So we have given the website URL over here. The model which we want to use, we'll be using the Quint 2.5 Core 32B model, and we are giving it command extract all. And over here will be our Grok API key, and we want the data not in the JSON format. So we'll click on the extract data, and after this, it will take some time on the backend. It will open a browser like this, after which it will extract all the data. It takes like sometimes over here approx 2 to 3 minutes of time, not a lot. And this is having two models in it. The first one is the JSON mode, and the second one is a blog mode. Means if you want to extract the data from some website and you want to write a blog on that or something like that, you could just list the website over here, like a news website or whatever it is, and the model which you want to use. I'll suggest go with the Quint 2.5 32B coder model because it works the best. Over here you could write anything like, okay, I extract all the contact information, extract all the important information, extract all the scientific information, something like that. And after this, it will extract all the data, like if either you want in the JSON format or if you wanted in a plain like a paragraph blogging like a format. So yeah, it will take some time. Yeah, I was editing the video over here. This okay. So over here, see, we have all the data in a nice like blog format. So when we click on the show structured, here we go. We have all the data over here, like we could see everything over here. If we want the JSON, we could just come over here, like just select all. Okay, I'll just add a copy button over here and then done. And if we want all the thing in the JSON format, extract all. So this thing gives freedom to the AI to decide on its own that how it is going to structure the complete data, and then it will give you a JSON format of the data, which you could further on use to use it as a RAG for another LLM models, or like use it for some kind of analysis of some website or anything. Mm, or you could like just give it to some other AI models and then ask questions upon that. So yeah, just let's give it some time over here. So this project was not like so tough of it. Like let me show you the flowchart of this. This was the actual flowchart. I'll just explain about the flowchart in the video also. And yeah, everything is done. Yeah, it is processing, like it takes a bit of a time. It is actually a time consuming process, but yeah, still it works fine. Press URL, select model. And like the bigger the web page, the more time it is going to take, of course. Like if the web page is very big, it has a lot of HTML codes in it, it will take even longer time. And over here for the Grok key, you could just go on grok.com, or when you like log into grok.com and come to this console.grok.com/playground, whatever it is, and then you need to come to this API keys, generate a API key, copy it, and then paste it over here. See, over here we have this output. It says that your title is this, keywords are this, title link, then title description link. I have just said extract all data. So like if you want to change the format, you could also write in the prompt that yeah, I want the data in this format only. Okay, so it was all. Okay, sorry for the disturbance, but the electricity is back, so I'll be using my main screen now. We have defined the JSON data. Let's increase the brightness. Okay, I guess I need to increase the contrast a bit. Just give me a second. Picture just contrast. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So now we have the JSON data. Now we need the next thing we need is see, over here we get all the inputs and then we need to scrape it. So now we'll be calling the scrape function. First scrape data equals, oh wait, CR. Okay, what was the name of the function? Scraper.ts get HTML from URL. All right, this is get HTML from URL, and then web page URL. Okay, what is web page URL? Command C, command V. Let's make the whole function async over here. Yeah, now it's not throwing the error. Import this function from the utils scraper, and this is why is this error? Cannot find. Oh, sorry. Yeah, better now. We need to import this. Yeah, this is all right. Now we need to give the whole thing into our AI model. Const descript data underscore AI equals await. What is the name of this function over here? Scraper model. Command C. We will write it manually. Scraper model. Alright. Check up command C. Let's call this a scraper model over here. Import this thing, and the next thing we need to give is the user prompt. So JSON data dot user prompt. The next thing is website data. So what is this? Web page data. Okay, script data. We have web page data. Web page data, and then write this over here as web page data, and then model ID of course, and then grok API key. Grok API key. All right. So now we do have something amazing over here, I guess, for sure. Let's dot JSON. Oh no. Let's give the front end a status of 200 and then JSON, and then the messages. Okay. Okay. Yeah, good. And then the script data will be this shift command S. And one more thing which we need to do is okay, this thing is going as a string only. User prompt is going as string. Model ID, everything is going as string. Okay, we are already converting the system. Yeah, it looks good now. So let's come to the Postman and try testing it out. Okay, Postman, and let's scrape a small website and not a very big website. So when it comes to the small websites, so let's try to find a bit smaller website. This is not important. What website can I scrape? Okay. Oh yeah, interesting thing. Let me scrape the website of my university only. Where is Postman? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do one thing which is command C. Define the body over here, and everything will go as a JSON. So you have to select okay, raw. Yeah, JSON over there. Model ID. This thing. This thing, option shift F. So the user prompt is scrape all courses. All right. Scrape all courses. The model ID. So let's get a model from Grok. What should be the model ID? This is the Grok. Got it. Playground. We'll be using 7TB model now. Or the Queen Coder model. Okay, 7TB. This is the best model. And the max completion token will be just see, like currently we are doing this manually, but later on in the front end we can select which model we want, and we'll also fit the input that how many maximum completion token will be there, and it will figure out on its own that how many completion tokens should be over there. But currently like we are doing it manually and it's fine. We are just bootstrapping everything from scratch, so I guess it would be fine. Over here, it's same as the previous, not an issue. The next thing we want is view code. We want to copy this model. See, and in the model ID, what is this? Okay. Grok API key, we can just leave it blank for now. The website URL would be our own website over here. Means my university website. Looks fine now. We have this particular route. Where was that road? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a spelling mistake. -1 for that. Come on, see everything running on port number 3005. Yeah. Localhost 3005 script body JSON post. Okay, everything looks fine. Time to run this server for the first time. Oh, not install it. Clear npm run dev. Okay. So everything is running fine. Now let's. Oh, there was an error. What is require vanilla Puppteer? Oh, what is this? Requires text, submerge, stack, wrapper, index, just AI, utility, index, just. Yeah, what is the error over here? Like, mm, wait, get HTML from URL. 1 second. Okay, so the error is coming over here. What could be the error? If this is the web page URL, yeah, fine. Fine, everything is fine. Let me run it once. So, module not found. Okay, I guess Puppteer extra, Puppteer slash. Okay, there was one more. Okay, I've not installed the Puppteer over here. Let me install the Puppteer also. I guess it requires Puppteer too. Like there was some more thing I guess which is required. Let me see in my previous codes. Documents, code test works. Okay. Puppteer extra still, Puppteer extra, Puppteer, FS, Express, Course, Anthropic. Okay, let's give it a bit of time to be installed, and till the time what we can do is it's installed now. npm run dev. Let's send it. Oh yeah, I guess it's running fine now. Yeah, so now it is opening the Chrome browser, and after which it will get all the. Yeah, it opened the. Rate limit exceeded. What is this? Okay, request too large for the model. Hmm. Okay, so the request is too large for this model to scrape the complete website. So, like the solution that we could use over here is, okay. See, we can like take the whole HTML code and divide it in some of the chunks, like chunks of let me see over here. Exclamation token chunks of like 10,000 characters. Whatever the total character size over here. Okay, it is ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000. Yeah, it is 266,000. Yeah, 266,000. So we can divide it in like 10 smaller parts, and then we can do this. Let's try it out. Index.ts. This is the web page data. Come on, see. Okay. What is error over here? Const. We do have some errors over here again, and this is programming. Yep, it is solved now. Okay, so let's like how we are going to divide it in chunks is like okay, we are going to divide it in 10 equal parts, the whole data. So what we are going to do is const chunk chunk size equals const chunk size equals web page data dot length divide by 10 equal parts, and make sure this is math dot round, because we don't want that it should go in integers and there should be an error like of some any kind. Like there is this slice function by which we can take an index number from that index number, and I guess we could be using that, of course. Chunks dot push and then webpage data dot slice. Okay, webpage data dot slice. Okay. Chunk size const. Okay, the benefit by this would be that we can be also using like very smaller model for all the processing. Okay, so the number of like I should be means declaring everything in the environment variable, but no issue, I'll just do it later on. For now, we are gonna just continue with this over here. Objective command as number of chunks, and so the first time we are gonna start with I to chunk size over here, and a chunk size of what we can write is okay. So how this will work is it will go from first 0 to the chunk size, then I will be equals to I plus chunk size. Yeah, over here I equals I plus chunk size, number of chunks equals chunk size. I equals okay. So the first time it is gonna start from 0, and like it will go from 0 to the chunk size, and the second time the I will be I plus chunk size, and the chunk size will be chunk size plus chunk size. Okay, chunk size equals chunk size existing chunk size. No, just wait a second. Okay, I is the current starting point, and let's make one more variable which will be the ending point. Or what I could do is like I plus okay, we just one second. I is the starting point, and over here let's write I plus chunk size. That is why we should do the DSA part. Okay, so I will be the initial, which will be the 0, and 0 plus 10 will be 10, and the second time I value will be I plus chunk size, which will be I plus 10, and the value of I is already 10, and 10 plus 10 will be 20, and the second time the value of I is already 10, so 10 plus 10 will be 20, and the size of okay, 10 plus 10 will be 20, and the size of I is already 20, so 20 plus 10 would be 30. Yeah, and we are gonna go in this way. And whenever there is an error, like I guess there would be some overflow errors over here, of course. So what I can do is like there would be like an error by 1 or 2 places. So what I can do is like always do minus 4 in this, because I don't want like overflow error, and if like 1 or 2 characters miss from the HTML code, it's not big of that of an issue. Chunks dot push, and then chunks dot push. Okay, we don't need to actually like store the chunks over here. What we could do instead is script underscore chunks. Hold on 1 second. it's like we are trying to make the code smaller and more efficient. So see, hmm, yeah. So what's happening over here is we are taking like the particular chunk of the web page data, and then we are directly giving it to to our website, to our model for training this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is then directly fitted into our model for training. So we have this script data underscore AI equals. Let's reduce the brightness. This is this thing, and then we need like everything will be stored inside this, which will be what is this? Yeah, which will be the final script data, and I guess like there would be some. Mm, yeah, like let's try that out. Let's try this out, and then like we can figure out more thing, and then we can improve the model, of course. Command V plus. So this script chunk equals this, and then chunks data equals this. We are getting a piece of, like we get a slice of a cake. Just like that, we are getting a slice of that particular data, HTML data, and then we are like scraping the data from that, and then the scraped data we are adding it to our script chunks, and then script chunks, and like every time we are repeating this until we get all the chunks. And one more thing, let's do this console.log scraping chunk, so that we know like how the program is performing, so we do have some idea of it. Okay. Okay, the code is running now. There is no error till now. Okay, fine. Okay. I guess one more bigger chunks. It is a 70 B model, still it's getting there. I don't know why, but this is stuck at the first point only, which is not good. Okay, might be the model is very slow. Let's see the different model over here. Llama 7 TB. DeepSeek is actually slow. Uh, we have this Llama 7 TB. The max completion. It is too less. Queen code width 2B. There is some other code in this, I guess. I guess this thing is taking a lot of time out. Okay. So I can find over here a problem with this. Okay, so this is done even after that. I should be equal to the number of chunks, and this should run this much of times. Oh, okay, we have the output. One more thing. Do it until I is less than number of. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. So the thing that I was doing wrong is, yeah, I need to do this like this. We should be able to do this in 10 chunks. Let me check this out. No, let's go for the 20 chunks. Oh, like even after 20 chunks, there is an error. From I to I plus chunk size. Chunk. Still, it still says there is an error. Now I need to check it out. What is the size of every chunk? Like I guess there are some mistakes over here in this line. This particular line. Okay. Yeah, it's not like that of big. Let's go for like 30 chunks. What is this? Oh yeah, now it's working all right. Or what? Like we could also go for some fun. Going 2.5 code is fast. If we go for llama, it will be too small. Return what? Yeah. So I guess it will be taking some time. I'll just pause the video and get back when this is done. Okay, sorry for the disturbance, but the electricity is back, so I'll be using my main screen now. We have defined the JSON data. Let's increase the brightness. Okay, I guess I need to increase the contrast a bit. Just give me a second. Picture just contrast. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So now we have the JSON data. Now we need the next thing we need is we need see over here we get all the inputs and then we need to scrape it. So now we'll be calling the scrape function. Const scrape data equals. Oh wait, CR. Okay. What was the name of the function? Scraper.ts. get HTML from URL. Alright, this is get HTML from URL, and then web page URL. Okay, what is web page URL? Command C, Command V. Let's make the whole function async over here. Yeah, now it's not throwing the error. Import this function from the utils scraper, and this is why is this error? Cannot find. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, better now. We need to import this. Yeah, this is all right. Now we need to give the whole thing into our AI model. Const script data underscore AI equals await. What is the name of this function over here? Scraper model. Command C. Okay, we'll write it manually. Scraper model. Alright, shift up command S, command C. Let's call this a scraper model over here. Import this thing, and the next thing we need to give is the user prompt. So JSON data dot user prompt. The next thing is website data. So what is this? Web page data. Okay, script data. We have web page data. Web page data, and then write this over here as web page data, and then model ID of course, and then grok API key. Grok API key. Alright. So now we do have something amazing over here, I guess, for sure. Let us start JSON. Oh no. Let's give the front end a status of 200, and then JSON, and then the messages. Okay. Yeah, good. And then the script data will be this shift command S. And one more thing which we need to do is okay, this thing is going as a string only. User prompt is going as string. Model ID, everything is going as string. Okay, again already converting the system. Yeah, it looks good now. So let's come to the Postman and try testing it out. Okay, Postman, and let's scrape a small website and not a very big website. So when it comes to the small websites, so let's try to find a bit smaller website. This is not important. What website can I scrape? Okay. Oh yeah, interesting thing. Let me scrape the website of my university only. Where is Postman? Yeah. Okay, let's do one thing which is command C. Define the body over here, and everything will go as a JSON. So you have to select okay, raw. Yeah, JSON over there. Model ID. This thing. Option Shift F. So the user prompt is scrape courses. Alright. Scrape all courses. The model ID. So let's get a model from Grok. What should be the model ID? This is the Grok. Got it. Playground. We will be using 7TB model now. Or the Queen Coder model. Okay, yeah, 7TB. This is the best model. And the max completion token would be just for see, like currently we are doing this manually, but later on in the front end we can select which model we want, and we'll also fit the input that how many maximum completion token will be there, and it will figure out on its own that how many completion tokens should be over there. But yeah, currently like we are doing it manually and it's fine. We are just bootstrapping everything from scratch, so I guess it would be fine. it's same as the previous, not an issue. The next thing we want is view code. We want to copy this model. See, and in the model ID, what is this? Okay, grok API key we can just leave it blank for now. The website URI would be our own website over here, means my university website. Looks fine now. We have this particular route. Where was that road? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a spelling mistake. -1 for that. Come on, see everything running on port number 3005. Yeah. Localhost 3005 script body JSON post. Okay, everything looks fine. Time to run this server for the first time. Oh, not install it. Clear npm run dev. Okay. So everything is running fine. Now let's. Oh, there was an error. What is require vanilla Puppteer? Oh, what is this? Requires text, summarize, stack, wrapper, index.js, AI, utils, index.js. Yeah, what is the error over here? Like, wait, get HTML from URL. 1 second. Okay, so the error is coming over here. What could be the error? If this is the web page URL, yeah, fine. Fine, everything is fine. Let me run it also. So, module not found. Okay, I guess Puppteer extra, Puppteer slash. Okay, there was one more. Okay, I've not installed the Puppteer over here. Let me install the Puppteer also. I guess it requires Puppteer too. Like there was some more thing I guess which is required. Let me see my previous codes. Documents, code test works. Okay. Puppteer extra still, Puppteer extra, Puppteer, FS, Express, Course, Anthropic. Okay. Let's give it a bit of time to be installed, and till the time what we can do is it's installed now. npm run dev. Let's send it off. Yeah, I guess it's running fine now. Yeah, so now it is opening the Chrome browser, and after which it will get all the it opened the rate limit exceeded. What is this? Okay, request too large for the model. Okay, so the request is too large for this model to scrape the complete website. So, like the solution that we could use over here is, okay, see, we can like take the whole HTML code and divide it in some of the chunks, like chunks of let me see over here. Exclamation token chunks of like 10,000 characters, whatever the total character size over here. Okay, it is ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000. Yeah, it is 266,000. Yeah, 266,000. So we can divide it in like 10 smaller parts, and then we can do this. Let's try it out. Index.ts. This is the web page data. Come on, see. Okay. what is error over here? Const. So we do have some errors over here again, and this is programming. Yep, it is solved now. Okay, so let's like how we are going to divide it in chunks is like okay, we are going to divide it in 10 equal parts, the whole data. So what we are going to do is const chunk size equals const chunk size equals web page data dot length divide by 10 equal parts, and make sure this is math dot round, because we don't want that it should go in integers and there should be an error like of some any kind. Like there is this slice function by which we can take an index number from that index number, and I guess we could be using that, of course. Chunks dot push and then webpage data dot slice. Okay, webpage data dot slice. Okay. Chunk size const. So the benefit by this would be that we can be also using like very smaller model for all the processing. Okay, so the number of like I should be means declaring everything in the environment variable, but no issue, I'll just do it later on. For now, we are gonna just continue with this over here. Objective command as number of chunks, and so the first time we are gonna start with I to chunk size over here, and the chunk size of what we can write is okay. So how this will work is it will go from first 0 to the chunk size, then I will be equals to I plus chunk size. Yeah, over here I equals I plus chunk size, number of chunks equals chunk size. I equals okay. So the first time it is gonna start from 0, and like it will go from 0 to the chunk size, and the second time the I will be I plus chunk size, and the chunk size will be chunk size plus chunk size. Okay, chunk size equals chunk size existing chunk size. No, just wait a second. Okay, I is the current starting point, and let's make one more variable which will be the ending point. Or what I could do is like I plus, okay, we just once again I is the starting point, and over here let's write I plus chunk size. That is why we should do the DSA part. Okay, so I will be the initial, which will be the 0, and 0 plus 10 will be 10, and the second time I value will be I plus chunk size, which will be I plus 10, and the value of I is already 10, and 10 plus 10 will be 20, and the second time the value of I is already 10, so 10 plus 10 will be 20, and the size of okay, 10 plus 10 will be 20, and the size of I is already 20, so 20 plus 10 would be 30. Yeah, and we are gonna go in this way. And whenever there is an error, like I guess there would be some overflow errors over here, of course. So what I can do is like there would be like an error by 1 or 2 places. So what I can do is like always do minus 4 in this, because I don't want like overflow error, and if like 1 or 2 characters miss from the HTML code, it's not big of that of an issue. Chunks dot push, and then chunks dot push. Okay, we don't need to actually like store the chunks over here. What we could do instead is script underscore chunks. 1 second. Because we are trying to make the code smaller and more efficient. So, let's see. Hmm. Yeah, so what's happening over here is we are taking the particular chunk of the web page data, and then we are directly giving it to to our website, to our model for training this. Okay, yeah. Yeah. This is then directly fitted into our model for training. So we have this script data underscore AI equals. Let's reduce the brightness. This is this thing, and then we need everything will be stored inside this, which will be what is this? Yeah, which will be the final script data, and I guess there would be some. Mm, yeah, let's try that out. Let's try this out, and then we can figure out more thing, and then we can improve the model, of course. Command V plus. So the script chunk equals this, and then chunks data equals this. We are getting a piece of, we get a slice of a cake. Just like that, we are getting a slice of that particular data, HTML data, and then we are scraping the data from that, and then the scraped data we are adding it to our script chunks, and then script chunks, and every time we are repeating this until we get all the chunks. And one more thing, let's do this console.log scraping chunk, so that we know how the program is performing, so we do have some idea for it. Okay. Okay, the code is running now. There is no error till now. Okay, fine. Okay. I guess more bigger chunks. It is a 70 model, still it's getting there. I don't know why, but this is stuck at the first point only, which is not good. Okay, might be the model is very slow. Let's see the different model over here. Llama 7 TB. DeepSeek is actually slow. We have this Llama 7 TB. The max completion. It is too less. Queen code width 2B. There is some other code in this, I guess. I guess this thing is taking a lot of time out. Okay. Okay, fine. Over here, problem with this. Okay, so this is done even after that. I should be equal to the number of chunks, and this should run this much of times. Oh, okay, we have the output. One more thing. Do it until I is less than number of. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. So the thing that I was doing wrong is, yeah, I need to do this like this. We should be able to do this in 10 chunks. Let me check this out. No. Let's go for the 20 chunks. Oh, like even after 20 chunks, there is an error. From I to I plus chunk size. Chunk still, it still says there is an error. Now I need to check it out. What is the size of every chunk? Like I guess there are some mistakes over here in this line. This particular line. Okay. Yeah, it's not like that of big. Let's go for like 30 chunks. What is this? Oh yeah, now it's working all right. Or what, like we could also go for some fun of going 2.5 code raise fast. If we go for llama, it will be too small. Return what? Yeah. So I guess it will be taking some time. I'll just pause the video and get back when this is done. So I went through everything, and what I found was this is gonna take a lot of time, and I also like changed the prompt a bit because it was getting some more errors. So we'll be using like a smaller website. I found this dummy website over here. For the purpose of our testing, we could be using this particular website over here. It is completely fine. Okay, we have, yeah, over here we need to insert our website. Okay, looks good. And after which the number of chunks, let's reduce it to just two. It's fine. And game run dev. Okay, alright. Send the request over here so that we can come finish up our testing a bit quicker. So it opened the website. It is just trying to get all the HTML code. It got the HTML code and it should return the response in just some time now. Okay. Why is yeah. Okay, so we have everything over here. Okay, yeah. So this is how you see. So like what we are doing is we are converting all the chunks, and due to which our data like will be distributed at like see, for example, if we are taking the university website, then like we are dividing the web page into two parts, and then we are taking the studio admissions data, like all the courses data. So some of the courses will be in the first half, and the rest of the course will be in the second half. So two course attribute will be created inside the JSON format. So we need to combine all these together also, like combine all the script data in one place and get the final JSON. AI grok scraper model. Okay, what the more thing what we can do is we're good at finding meaningful data from any data. Understand these requirements carefully and go through the data. Go through the data. It can be either HTML, plain text, or a JSON, and on the basis of the user requirement. Yeah. So see, first we are like scraping all the data from all the chunks of the website, and then we will be like scrape all the data from those chunks also at one places, because we know that all the chunks are smaller and it is not very big, and our model can like handle it. Scrape data AI chunks over here. Command C, Command V. 1 second. See already. This is just scrape chunks, or what we could just do is that's fine. Scrape chunks. Final script data equals testing over here. Let's give it a type of any. Command C. Okay, what we could just simply do is Command X, Command V, and then we are Command C, Command V, and we'll scrape this data over here. Command V, open shift F, Command S, Control C, clear, run dev. Yeah. So it is a bit better than before, and like see, like when we do scraping, time is not an issue over there. Like we want to scrape a web page, like even it takes 1 hour, it's like even it takes like 15 minutes or 10 minutes of time, it's not big of a data issue, but the accuracy and the format should be better over here. This is a major issue. So over here, okay, yeah, now we should be getting the script data over in a beautiful JSON format. What are these websites? Okay, it was the before one. No error till now. Oh, okay, 1 second. We have to send this data back. Okay. Option Shift F, Command S. Clear. Yeah. And till the time it is being done, what we could do is we can just start working on the front end part. So for the front end part, as I said, we are working on an AI project, so we should of course leverage our AI skills to create the front end also. So we'll just go to the bold.new and then see, one more thing which we need to do is, the first thing is we are getting everything in a JSON format, right? The second thing which we will do is we could either get everything in a JSON format, or the user can also get everything in a plain text format. Yeah, like currently the JSON data is being returned back to the user in a JSON format, or basis on the user requirement, he can also say that no, I don't want the JSON format, I want every data into a plain text. Okay, JSON format. If JSON data.json format, if this is true, command X, command V, then we will run this thing over here. Okay, command C, command V. Okay, we have to make it a let. Else, what we need to do is, we need to create one more function by which we can get all the data in a plain text format and not a JSON format. So scraper model, command C, command V, and let's name it a plain text. Alright, scraper model, and output everything in and over here we don't want everything in JSON format, so we'll just remove this line over here, and also this thing over here. Option shift F, command S, JSON res. Okay, yeah. Okay, so everything will be just same. Command C, command V, and just rename the function name over here, which is okay. So this is the output over here, and master generative AI software we gave it a prompt to get all the courses, and upon that it has like returned us something, and this is good, like credits for this is description, dive into the concepts of AI, Python and natural language. Is it present over here? Let's cross check it. DigiLocker need specific, can you extract data from Excel file? Yeah. So yeah, unlock your potential. Yeah, he's like selling some courses over here, and this has like extracted all the courses data from over here. We can also say extract all the important data or anything, and then it can extract it. But for now, let's do one more thing. Like we'll be. Oh, 1 second. Now we'll be working on the front end, but till the time now, let's try to get everything in plain text format, and let's see how that is working. But till the time, let's start working on the okay. So the like I've tried making the front end part by bold.new a lot of time, and the best way I find out is okay, and the most time efficient way is create a front end for this says create a beautiful front end for this SaaS product. I need to work on my spellings. Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah. It has taken everything and now it should create us a front end. Model ID is this. Okay, yeah, all right, got it. Wow, it is using the Mixtral 8x 7b model. Okay, so I guess like Mixtral 8x 7b model will be working better, I guess. This is what it is trying to say. Yes. Description. Okay, oh, I got it. So we have told it to create in a like paragraphs with headings. So this is the heading which is contact us. This is a description, legal portals description, this description. So it is a good like we could map over it in React.js and then we could I guess map it over map it in React.js and show this in a beautiful format, like render this in a beautiful format. Our front end is being made. Okay, where is this? Hmm. It is not bad, I could say. What would you like to extract? Okay, I powered web scraper. Return result in JSON format. No, yes. Okay, alright. Okay, one second. There is an error over here. Okay, yeah. So it is sending request to this file. Return. Okay, just for now, let's try to use a dumb data over instead of a real data. Save it. Okay, alright, nice. Good. I'm really impressed with this. So yeah, this is working all fine. And the second thing we need to do is when the when the return result in JSON is not ticked, it returns data in following. It returns data in following format. Like script data messages. Because as I said, like we have to iterate over map on this and show the data in a beautiful format. So why not to use the AI to do everything, and we will be just making the logics and redefining the codes. I guess the video is going longer. Okay, it's been 14 minutes. Good. So now JSON format. So form data. This is data equals server response.json. Okay, so this is set results data. Yeah. Okay, so let's test it out. How this is gonna work. Okay. Response.json, format data, constant data, server response, JSON or stringify form data. So why this is like it's not working that good? We have to change the codes a bit, of course. There is some error in the code. Okay. Yeah, that's like not that big of an issue. We also like we can just fix that code by ourselves. It's not an issue. Yeah. What we want more is add text animations and make this look more beautiful. Like we can make the logics by ourselves. It's not big of an issue. Like we can redefine the codes. When this thing is ticked, we want everything in like a newspaper format. The headings are there, the paragraphs are there. But when this is not ticked, we just want to JSON.stringify and print the JSON as it is. We don't want any change in that. One more thing. Like the user can. Okay, we also need to do one more thing, which is like we need to say to the front end that yeah, these are the models, and you can use these models only. Just select any one of them. Let's copy all the models. Command O. Oh wow, looks better. Nice. Okay, so these are the models only which this can use. Encoder. What is second? Doesn't matter. There are actually a lot of models. Command C, Control Tab, Shift Enter. I guess like they do have some kind of place where they've stored all the models. I could just use it from there also, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, so this is to be. This is a voice recognition and like some kind of audio creation, I guess. Verbs proven. We could also use. Sorry, we cannot use these models. Like the smaller models doesn't make the JSON that good. I've used it previously also. Like we cannot using 3B 1B over here. We can 90B is a vision preview model. Yeah, we can use the 70B models. It works fine. Command C, Command V. This thing over here also. Command C, Command V. This is a 3B model. We cannot use that. We have to go with this 70B model. Command C, Shift Enter, Command V. The user has option to select from these models. So making a web page like this would take a lot of time, would need designer and everything. But when we use AI, everything just becomes simpler. Like this looks professional. Yeah, this looks actually professional. Like it also has animations. So everything we click on extract data, data comes out. Like yeah, like there are a lot of things going on over here. This is a good project. But see, well, I don't think like the jobs will go a lot because the junior developers who make these kind of simple things and the easy things, those jobs are gonna be replaced. But the senior developers who make the actual logic changes to the code and have a vast knowledge, their job isn't going anywhere. Yeah, that's for sure. Beautify that drop down menu. This is drop down menu. Okay, this is a select menu. Beautify the select menu. Because see, the UI is good and it is not so good. It doesn't look like so good if we are gonna go this way. So let's change it a bit. And okay, we also need to add a check to the backend that if someone is giving us a model name which is not listed over here, like it should send us a response back that yeah, this model is not listed. And what more we can do is we can also like create a API docs over here, so that if anyone doesn't want to use our front end but instead use our API to scrape the websites, it is also a good idea. It shouldn't take a lot of time. This is taking. Okay, it's working now. It's just stopped working. Okay. We are actually good with that also. Like everything is working, we can come back to this point later on and then we can work more on it. Yeah. But for now, okay, let's download this thing. Import, export, download it. Okay, just we need to do some changes over here. We need to create two folders, front end and back end. So this is the backend folder, command A, command, and then move everything to this backend folder, and then yes, no. Now we create two fr1 t-end front end folder. Create this over here. cd front end. We have downloaded all the codes. Find it out. Okay, here is all the. Oh no. Okay, go over here. These are our codes, and then we need to paste it over there. AI influencer, AI web scraper, front end. Yeah, paste it over here. I'm also working on like AI influencer project. So I guess I'll be making a video on that also. Like I won't be making a video on how to make that because that is a very big project. I'll just make a video on go through to that how everything is working over there, and yeah, that thing is also working quite good. Okay, time to check this out. Oh yeah, alright, looks good. Hmm. So what we need to do is sorry, we need to change the port over here, which is command C, command V, command S, and then okay, this particular website, which is this command C, command E, select a model, this only, all important data, and then the drop API key isn't required over here, and then try to extract it out. And okay, so now our front end is successfully connected to our back end. Like we have just spent our time making like the back means actual logic part. The back end part was made by the AI itself, and the front end part also, as you saw. Am I coming in the video or not? Yeah. And the front end part also made by the AI. Like we just we need to know how to get work done by the AI. Yeah, and we gave it like the whole backend code and said okay, I make front end for it, make it beautiful, make it aesthetic, whatever we want, and it is made with animations also. AI powered web scraper. It also changes background color. Wow, good. Reduce the brightness. Okay. It's still working. Okay. All important data. Yeah, it should also like close this thing after it is done. Test automation beginner to pro, novice to pro, automation testing bootcamp. Ah, okay. Wow. We have all the response over here. But like, this is not that good. Because like this should come over here. Okay, but this is coming down over here. So what we can do is the result should appear as a pop-up note below. Okay, or what we could do is like we can make this screen scroll like after we are done with extracting the data, the screen can just go till this point over here, like yeah, like this. And okay, this over here, and then the user can scroll down and see all the data. Okay, or like pop-up is a better option. As a pop-up and not below. Let's try this out. Oh, shit. We have reached the limit. Okay, not an issue. We also software engineers, and I guess we can make this part work by ourselves. Okay, we should not be completely dependent on AIs too. Where is this result thing? Let's find it out. Okay, so this is the thing result. Components. So the not JSON. So there will be two type of result. The first type of result will be the JSON result, and the second type of result will be the text result, which will be more like a newspaper or kind of blog format. So we need to extract both of these. Let's create a React functional component over here, and then what we need to do is, okay, what we could do is we could be getting this whole thing. Yeah, it's fine. Like this. Okay, not like this. Show result, and then it will be of type boolean. So never read. Okay, not an issue. So when this variable show results becomes true, okay, all right. And when this variable show results becomes true, we are gonna display it. Surely I've used this over here. Why is this thing I've not used it? To this. Okay, got there. Yeah, I've actually used the comma instead of colon. I was defining the types over there. I should have used the colon, not the comma. Show result, format result. Okay, there is a more function called the format result. We need to command X, close other windows. Form data. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so okay, yeah, form data is over here. So why our result is being set into the form data? Form, no, it shouldn't be like that. Command W. If form data dot JSON format, return JSON dot stringify data null. Okay, so this is like, I guess, a bit of kind of extra check over here which we don't want. Okay, let's remove this whole thing from over here. Done this. If type of data equals object. Okay, so now we have this. So where is this data thing? Okay, I did it where. If type of data, okay, data equals result dot script data dot script data, result dot script data dot script data. So set result, we are setting the result directly over here. Yeah, it's fine. Const result. Const, I can do the result and then yeah. So the thing which is actually happening over here is this form data function is called, form result function is called to format the result, and okay, result dot scrape data, if it exists then dot scrape data, result dot scrape data and scrape data. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, this looks good. We need to create a one more state variable. Const formatted result. Just leave it like this only. And finally, okay, we don't need a state variable over here, so sorry for that. Okay, now where is this thing, this result thing over here, right? Oh, just cut everything and then inside this, paste everything inside this over here. File JSON user dash react, user dash react form data. If form data is in the JSON format, the form data is in the JSON format, we know it. Okay, file text, file JSON, yeah, we don't need this thing over here. One second. Let's have one icon over here, not two icons. Like file text, we need the file JSON icon, not the file text icon. Form data.json, this, it is in the JSON format, yeah. We can just add the entire thing. Okay, close this over here, do this, close it. Okay. The thing is, okay, there is some border. What? There is no border. Yeah. So we just need to call this function now, which is JSON result, and we need to give it two thing, result and show result function. Result and show. In the result, we will just pass the result over here. And it shouldn't be show result, it should be like show result JSON. show result JSON and then create this state variable over here. State condas. Alright. Command C, handle change, handle submit. Set loading equals false. We need to set this to true over here. Option shift true. Show result JSON, scroll down, and there is still some error. Yeah, we need to import this also. Okay, there are a few more errors, which is command X. Okay, I'd find them when we are pasting this. Okay, show result or not like this. Okay, got it. Yeah. Alright, it's fine now. So this is show result JSON, and what more we need is div class name equals height dash screen width dash. We need to make it appear like a pop-up and not below it. So so we need to like create a one more screen on our screen by making it width width screen and height screen, and make it fixed top 0 left 0, and inside that we are gonna create a flex box, and then we are gonna do everything. Flex justify dash dash and center, and give it a width dash full, max dash width of 600 pixel, width dash full, and max dash width dash 600 pixel, and then overflow dash y, overflow dash y dash scroll. Yeah, it looks good. Now let's test this thing out and see how it works. Okay, we need the web page URL over here. All data, extract data. The internet is slow. What? The internet is working fine, but okay, got it. Actually, I changed the folder, so I guess it wasn't ready to that. Might be. Let's try this again. Yeah, working fine now. So this has got the HTML codes, and now it is extracting the data out of it. I use the Quen 2.5330 to be model. Well, fine. Yeah, we also need to make some changes to the codes, like the prompts over there. Like as I said, it's all about prompt engineering. Command C, backend, frontend, backend, AI, scraper, model. Yeah, still working. Scraper model, plain text. In the JSON format. The format will be some similar script data. Command V. sorry, description. Instead of JSON format, plain text for JSON format, output everything with titles. It is title, okay. So there was some error, I guess. Error in actually rendering the file, not in servers. Let's try to debug this. Okay, 1 second. Is this thing true? There was actually some errors. Set result command X, command option shift F, command S. And finally set show result to be true. We do have show result over here. Was there some error, I guess? Let's try to see this thing. Connection refused. I don't know why, but like there was some error in this. We have sent the request again, and now we'll be seeing what the error was. This is working fine. There was an error. If JSON data.json format, then this is this payload was JSON format true, extract all data, everything, yeah, fine. So what was the error? Okay, there was drop check, failed generation, failed to generate JSON. Okay, we have failed to generate the JSON file. How can we fail to generate the JSON file? It was alright. Let's try this again. I don't know why, but this is failing some. Okay, I guess I need to change the model. Might be yeah. We need to see how are all models working, because every model is not working fine with this. We'll be using the Quinn 2.5 Coda 32B. This is working fine, I guess. This should be working fine this time. Okay, so we do need to remove this particular model. The processing was completed and we have the JSON data. scrape data dot scrape data, but still the result is not showing. Means we have some errors in rendering it. In the front end part. We do have some error in the front end. Set show result underscore JSON to be true. Okay. How does this command check? Oh, we need to check that variable. We are checking the wrong variable. Okay, no, we need to remove this whole thing from here. This was here. Yeah, let's extract it again. Till the time, let's also make a pop-up for this data wire. Like we also need to show this data. Course is create data. Okay, like this. We'll be using bold.new, but bold.new we have reached our limit, so we'll be using a new account. Which enters this data in. Oh, nice. Blog. Nice format. And with option to see the actual JSON. Okay. So this can also come handy to the developers. So yeah, this is still the result is not shown. I thought there had to be a way, but the error is something else. Let's try to fix this. Is the result, like, is the control coming over here or not? I need to find that also out. Okay, let's remove this thing from over here. Oh no, shit. We need to also define this. Yeah, see, everything's working out fine actually. Flex. The top ratio, left ratio. Contact us, login photo. I guess show JSON. Yeah, it is actually good, I can say. But we are facing some more problem over here in which it is showing the data in object format and not in a beta format. Okay. What can be the error over there? Like we are using the format result and the format result function. If equals object and data equals not null. If array dot is array object, we are returning. We need to do it JSON dot stringify JSON dot stringify. Okay, let's run this again over here. And we also have this nice data over here, show details, show JSON. Yeah, it is showing a nice format. But let's try this out, like it might look more better. Because see, like this whole thing is in a nice rows format. So over here also, if we have this in a rows format, it would look better. Okay, and we have almost completed all the parts. Like over here, if we see, then we are done with this whole part. Like we are also done with this part over here. The only part which is remaining is grok API key. We have not done that part. Like let's do it ahead over here. Model ID, these all thing. Like we are now working on the front end part. We need to do some model optimization. Okay, are we done with the results? No, it's still processing. Why is nothing shown over here? I hope it to work. Okay, make it beautiful. Yeah. We also need to make this design responsive too, I guess. Is this? Yeah, this is quite responsive also. Yep, almost. The whole thing will be open source, and I'll just link my GitHub, link the GitHub repo in the description of the video if this is completed. Because like we are getting very silly errors over here. Like we are done with the difficult parts. The only thing which is left is the easy parts over here, like connecting the front end, back end. Like sometime it is being rendered, sometime it is not being rendered. We need to fix up these small things, and then the thing could be like hosting it on the DigitalOcean. Like hosting not a DigitalOcean is not a big thing, but the thing is like we need to install the Chromium in our Ubuntu because this thing Puppteer uses Chromium to open the web browser and do all the automation stuffs. The result is still processing. Alright, show JSON. Yeah, it looks kind of good now. In JSON, make the code formatting. Okay, so like this should give more kind of like code editor kind of feel. It would look better. Why is this not shown over here? Like it was working fine previously. It's not working. What? With the string it was working. I need to see the data over here. See, or what I can simply do is I want to do all the things. Simply result.script data and think on C. Just just like I'm just tired with this thing. And then return json.stringified data shift command s npm run extract data. Yeah, fine now. So let's see how this is going to show JSON. Okay, why this thing is shown over here? Span class. So something is wrong over here due to which in the JSON make it look like a code data with the keys, values and brackets different color. Like, and once I get this thing over here, I can use this thing to render this also over here. It's still not working here. Why is this? Is the control even reaching over there or not? Like failed to fetch, what is this? Oh yeah, it was a previous error. Like the data is in there. Okay. Oh fuck. Instead of 0 I've written over there. Due to which it was not working. 0 command S. And now we are finally done and it's working fine. It should be 900 pixels. Yeah, looks good. And the scrolling thing that we have over here shouldn't be over here, instead of which it should be over here itself. Command S. Height dash full. Or I should use the same height over here. Can't see it. It renders good in this way, but so what we can actually do is where we are using the pre over here. Yeah, scroll double L it will be. What we could do instead is we could add one over here and wrap everything inside this. Yeah, works fine now. But the problem that we have is why it is not taking the new lines and everything over here. Like it has just removed everything. If I do this, then we get this error over here. Yeah, this is looking better. Also add a copy. Also add a copy button to the JSON. Okay, now what we could do this is we could take out this component. We have hit the rate limit, not an issue. Dot replace this with span class number. Dot replace this with this. Format the JSON. Okay. And how is it rendering the JSON? Item dot description, item dot name. First type was this. Okay, so format JSON. and then the whole data and format JSON dot replace this with fine class name SL. Okay, so it is just JSON.stringify. JSON. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Let me use this function over here. Come on, save. Okay, so now finally it is working fine. So now we don't need all the code which was actually generated by our AI. We just want this much part of it. And the second thing which we need is this particular code editor over here. Like this is a good code editor. This JSON view. Command C and then components JSON view.tsx rfc and then remove paste it over here. The format JSON function over here. Command C. Yeah, looks fine. The only thing which we are missing is the data. We can easily get the data from this, and then the data will be of type any. Yeah, fine now. Remove this. Command S. We need the JSON view, and we need. Okay, one second. In the JSON view, we have this whole thing. Okay. So I guess we don't need all these things over here. What we want is this is the scrolling function over here. Yeah, just insert everything inside this over here. So data equals okay. Yeah, format result. Hold 1 second. No, what we can do is, yeah, we need the data. Like we don't need to stringify it. We can just simply return the data. Cannot find. Oh, okay, sorry. And okay, result. Yeah, we need to give it a result, and then it will return us the data. Yeah, fine. Okay, and over here we don't need all of these things. Yes. So I guess we are done with it. Let's try it one more time. We need to copy the URL first from this part. Command C and then over here command V. Extract all data, extract data. It's extracting the data. Till the time what we can do is we also need to create this thing in our directory. Okay, so over here what we'll do is copy the whole code and then go towards there is some error. Okay, I guess failed to create JSON or something like that only. Yeah. How should I close it? Oh, sorry. As I said before, we need to change this to 2.5 coder. Till the time what we can do is till the time we can make that another UI which is required. Where is that? Okay, over here. Come on, see front end. Yeah, front end SRC components, and inside this we need to make JSON view and then plain text view.tsx. Command V, enter command C, and then change its name to command V. Command V over here. The whole data we need to expect it over here, data, and then data Python. Okay. So now this is also almost done now. Like we just need to use it stringify and then it is done. We are able to see something but not everything over here. And what is the issue? Okay. This is JSON view. Okay. Format JSON and the data which is coming. It has formatted everything, but I don't know why. Like the colors are not applied over here. It could be some error due to. Okay, let's debug this out, and I guess it has used some like CSS files which are specific to this only. I do guess it. Let's see. Command C index dot. Where is this? Oh, there is something else. Format JSON and then data. Data is this dot replace span class. Okay. What it might have done is it might be using the tailwind CDN also. So web.tsx. So where is the index.html? No, it's not using the. It's not using that. What else it can be doing is we might have missed something over here. Result extract here. Field text format result. Span class name equals. So which code is this? Okay, it is this code. We need another one. What it might be doing is where is the second bolt dot new? Yeah, over here. We need to make sure we have copied everything right. So yep, we have over here. It looks like we have copied everything right, but still it's not working. App.tsx dot replace this with span class name $1 class equals boolean. Okay, so it is using some classes over here, index.html. This is the code main.tsx index.css. We do have the index.html index.css on deck on C. So it is using like some classes over here. Yeah, it's working fine now. Yeah. So now with like okay, some more changes. What we can do is we can change the color of the title and description. Let's try to 1 second. Yeah, we could like change the color of the attribute of this side and this side, but what we can do is like let's leave it for the future only. We are gonna do this next time. What we can do for now is I don't like this pink outline over here. I'm gonna remove it. Page view, JSON view, because like we already have this black background over here. Check sexual overflow shadow dash border dash blur video, not this thing. What is this? Plain text view JSON result. JSON result. Where is this pink thing coming from? It's not over here. This is bottom. Abstract data, form is closed, div is closed. Where is this thing coming from? Okay, this is the border. Alright, got it. BG dash red, BG dash yellow, div class name equals. Okay, this is all the buttons. BG dash create background overflow. JSON result. We don't have any borders over here. Border dash. How is this pink color coming over here? Okay, it might be that it's given in the div in the index.css. No modification introduced. Yeah, not an issue. Like we are just gonna fix this later on. It's not that of an issue. So yeah, we have this thing over here, like this data.json, in which the data is being rendered. The second thing which we need to make is this thing, plain text view. Yeah, quick fix. Where is that? So index will be a number and then item will be of type any. It's just fine. What more errors do we have? Not this. We do have some errors over here, but the thing is I'm not able to see it. Yeah, this is over here. Data is of type items array. Yeah, fine. Okay, so I'll be taking some break and we'll be getting back soon. So we are back over here and we'll be making some more slight changes. Just wait a second. Yeah. So this thing is working fine over here. The thing we need to, and the more thing which I tried, and this is that. Okay, here are some orders which we need to remove. The first one is the Queen 2.532b, because this is not able to generate a good structure output in a JSON format. I tried it quite a few times. So we will be removing this model from over here. Move the OBS Studio to this side over here. Yeah, better now. Okay, alright. So we are those files app.tsx. Okay, yeah. First remove this model from here. This is the QW. Okay, this is the QW key. Yeah, I've heard about that. QW key is very good model and it is able to compete with the DeepSeek R1671B model, even being the 32B model. I've heard this. I have to try that. Is it really so? Okay. So this is the 8B model over here and this is the Gemma 9B model. We need to remove both the models from here. And okay, yeah, it's fine. These are the 4 models which we will be operating on. This is working fine. And the second thing which we need to do is when we have clear means. Okay, let me switch on the AC 1 second. Okay, the second thing we need to do is when we don't have scraped data in JSON format, means the title heading format, we need to render that differently over here, which will be rendered over here in this plain text view. I've already made this in bold.new previously. Okay, in this video only, in this particular video, not an issue. So now we need to know that if the user is doing return in JSON format or not. So for that, what we can actually do is, okay, instead what we can do is from the backend, we can say, okay, is it a JSON format or not? JSON format or the plain text format. Components src, come in the backend folder, src index.ts, and after which we have to come in this JSON format. And when you are giving an output JSON format, it will be JSON data.json format. Alright, command s. Yeah, looks good now. After which, what we need to do is we need to come, yeah. After which, okay, we have to see this on front end. src app.tsx. App.tsx here. Now on the front end, when we are sending request to this and when we are getting back the request, this is JSON.stringify form data. Okay. Yeah, alright. Set result, it is data, and data is await response. Data is await response.json. Okay, alright. And this is being set into result. Let me see how the result is being rendered. Yeah, over here. So this is result dot scrape data. Okay, so what we could do is result dot command C app.tsx. We need to check if the JSON format is true or not. For that, what we can do is, okay, how this body's data is script data, await response dot data. This is response. Okay, response dot JSON, and then it should be actually response dot data. After which, but it's going directly over here. And over here, if we see, then result dot script data, true dot script data. Yeah, let's just say that, not an issue. This is set loading, set result. Okay, set result. Set show result JSON. Yeah, the one more thing which we need to do is show result plain text, command C, set command B, false use, state false, option shift F, false, option shift F, command S. And the thing we need to do over here is we are, okay, move this from over here to over here, and if this data dot JSON, okay, let me copy that from over here so that I don't do any kind of spelling mistakes. We are in this rc index.ts. Over here we have this JSON format. If data dot JSON format, data is of type script response. Script response is of type message, script data, boolean. Alright. If the data is in JSON format, then this. Else, okay, not like this. Command Z, exclamation mark, and then this over here. Alright. Okay. Now we need to render this. This is the JSON view. Plain text. We need to make a plain text view over here. Plain text view dot ts. Okay, or we don't need this actually. We already have this over here. Plain text view. Mean dash h dash screen. App.tsx. We need to check the variable over here. Plain text view data. Also this thing right over here. And then this will be a boolean. Okay, okay, not like this. First of all, okay, or do like this. Yeah, it's fine. And if we need to add this over here, why is this giving us some errors? I don't know actually. We are getting some errors over here. Okay, I got it. Mm, this, yeah, it's fine now. Set show boolean. And what we need to do now is we need to okay, let's leave it like this only for now, and let's see if everything is working fine or not. If everything is working fine, it's better. Okay, so we don't need data in the JSON format. We do need to copy this URL, paste it over here, extract all data. Okay, is the recording on? Yeah. So it will be spawning up the browser now. Yeah, it spawned up the browser. Okay, good. It's doing the task over in the backend. The front end looks kind of good now. The one more thing which we need to make over here is we need to say how many. Okay, we need to define how many, like all the models that we are using. We need to also cross check that on our backend that the models that the front end is sending is actually available over there or not. Else it could be a bug over here which people could use to mm, like take advantage of our system or something, hack into it over index.ts models const models equals, and we need to define all the models over here. Where is the data? One second. Okay. Backend, front end. We've actually made the component over there, but we haven't used the component in our app.tsx file. This is the error that we are doing. So we do need to come into our app.tsx folder, and then over here, this. Okay. Pass this variable over here. Command V, command function F, command S. Okay, let's set this to true. It crashed, command S. Okay, so what's happening over here is we do have this data over here. Command F. Data.map, we are having the data over here, but if we see carefully, then in the data we need to iterate over this thing over here. So what we could do over here is main.app.tsx and result.couch. Command is, yeah, better now. Why is this whole thing not working now? Yeah. Till the time complete our backend for the AI constants index.ts, we need to put all the models over here with their max completion token. So we also have a cross check on our backend. If any user is trying to fool us by sending some models which are not available in the list by some postman or something, what we could do is like we can directly do this thing over here. This model name, model ID, and then max completion token. Okay, 1 second. I just realized we cannot be doing this way. Okay. Still, the result is not being shown over here. Okay. Oh yeah, I have not restarted the server, due to which this was the problem. Select data. I guess it is done now. Let's find this out. Oh, it's still loading. Let's wait for some more time. There we have there. Okay. Let's see the network tab or the response that we got over here. Is this? Oh, fine. Okay. We missed. Actually, we haven't received the request in the response in the plain text. Close the program. Yeah, extract. Till that time, let's work on the backend part of it. Now we need to cross-check that the model. Okay, this is the index.ts file. Yeah. Scrapping chunks, JSON data, script. Yeah. Over here we need to do a model check first. So what we could do is model user ID equals this, and then model for each model. We need to check if the model is actually present over there or not. If underscore model, if underscore model equals underscore model. Yeah, I need to do the model check over here only, not over there, as it will be a problem. JSON data dot model ID. If model dot ID equals this, then command v equals model ID let, and then we need to check if we find it or not. Length is less than 1. If length is less than equal to 1, we need to return this dot status 200 dot JSON. Message will be error. Message will be error. Description will be model not found. So if somebody is trying to mess up with our systems, we are gonna find that out. Okay, we have JSON format is false script data. Certainly the user requirement extract all the meaningful data. I will organize all the data. What is this? Oh, got it, brother, got it. Over here, like when we were working in the backend folder, we changed this thing over there in the plain text. Yeah, due to which we are not getting the output. It's present over here like scraper model plain text. No, it's not. It's not parsing the JSON. It's like returning us the plain string input, but we want the input in a nice JSON, beautiful JSON format. Yeah, should work now. Extract data. Okay. And the one more thing which we need to do is get the max completion token of all the models. So first let's start with the 2.5 quarter model, and this is the max completion token over here, index.ts, constant index.ts, quarter 32b. The second is the Q2QW32b. So this one is the Q2Q32b. The max completion token is this much. The second thing is distill queen. This is the distill queen model. This is the max completion token over here. Space. The second is this thing over here. Okay. Come on, see. And the second thing is Llama 70B model. We have the Llama 70. Okay, so we have two models for Llama 70B. This is which one? This is a Llama 70B versatile model. This one over here. This is the versatile model. And there is one more model over here which I discovered right now. This is the Spendec model, whatever this is a model. Okay. We need to put this inside a parenthesis. Okay. Yeah. And the max completion token for this model is quite less. Max completion token, okay, so why this is in the same line? Not an issue. Max completion token and the ID is our processing of Okay, so the server crashed. Certain is not a valid JSON format. Okay. Certainly based on the requirement, extract all the meaningful data from the provided JSON. Um, I think the problem is over here. Okay, meaningful data and output everything in paragraphs in the following JSON format. Okay, so this is output everything in page. Output everything in the JSON format. So this is the prompt engineering we actually need to do. Example JSON output. Okay, CLE clear and print render. Let's try this again. Okay, 1 second. One more thing that we need to do is when this JSON format is on, the JSON format. Okay, so we have two output format. The first one is the JSON format. So all data we are going to scrape and convert it into a JSON format. And if the JSON format, we are gonna scrape all the data initially in the JSON format, and then depending upon the requirement of the user, we are gonna fit that particular scrape data into a JSON scraper, uh, either or a JSON scraper model plain text. So this is the point where we are getting some errors. Understand the requirement of the meaningful data, put everything in the class of any JSON format already. Okay, okay. Um, One more thing which I just remember right now is I removed this line because like at that time we were getting output or getting the output in a clear text, but now we are getting output in a JSON format, and then we are converting it into a plain text. So extracting all the data. So over here we have to work on the front end. We were working on this part. Okay. So those were the max completion token index.ts. So we were over here. Okay. Yeah. So this thing is also working fine, and select max completion tokens equals 0. Okay. 1 second. Just go. Yeah, no, it's fine. Max completion token, and the max completion token will also be different. Model dot max completion token command s max. So now model underscore id will go over here. Over here also model underscore id, and here to model underscore id. And now this what is it now? Why is this not working? Script data or dot script data. Okay, so there are two levels of this script data. Front end src .tsx script data. What is script data? Okay, not an issue. This is the coding part. We all need to do some things in our life. when we go through a lot of errors. And also max completion token will be accepted by all the models. Okay, so what is this? This is the grok API key. Will be last second part, which will be a number. Okay. Last second or number, and replace it with this. And last second will be a number. This one. Forget the comma over here, but I'll just put it like this. Option Shift F, Command S. Everything looks good. Okay, so now we are almost done. Now the only thing which we are left is determining this number of chunks. Like we need to get the max input token of all the models, and then like divide it like the max character input of all, that means average max character input of all the models, and then divide it by the length of our HTML code in order to determine the number of chunks dynamically, so we don't have to fix it over here. So when user wants to use like different models, they can use like they can dynamically adjust the models, and we don't need to change anything on our backend. And with there is an error again over here. It's script data dot script data and JSON format. It's fine. Like JSON format is false. This is what we wanted. Coming to the console, field to fetch. This is the old error. Network. Okay, so backend only one part is left, which we are gonna do later on. Till the time we need to figure out what is the actual error which is occurring over here. Let's take the data and see what's happening. Console.log data. Command S data. Okay. Come into our console. Okay, fine. The data is actually coming over here, but still it's not working. I guess this value is false true. Oh yeah, everything is working fine. Wow. It's like today is the day I could be like, oh yeah, proud of myself. Wow, nice. Whatever university features. Nice. Yeah, it's good. The second thing which we of course need to do is command C, and over here like this is the JSON view. We need JSON result. Yeah, this one over here. Okay. So fine. Instead of this format result, yeah, so this is also working alright. The second thing we need to do is JSON view over here, this one over here. We need to make it scrollable, app.tsx. Because what we actually want is, we don't want this whole thing to scroll like this. We want this to be fixed and it should scroll internally. For that, what we can actually do is okay. I guess we need to make some changes in this thing over here. There should be overflow dash x dash auto. Stop this. Okay. Actually not stop this completely. Come on, this. Yeah. So we finally fixed one more thing, and we need to make the both x-axis and y-axis. Okay. What more we need to do is this is a pre-tag over here, and there is one more overflow somewhere, I guess. Okay, there is only one overflow. Still, when we are scrolling on the y-axis, it is scrolling. What we can actually do is insert everything in div over here and just no. It's still not working. Span class name equals data.json. Alright, flex border. Okay, dangerously. It's fine. If this is not working, just remove this from over here. Overflow dash x. Flex cap 1.5. This whole thing should be actually fixed. Okay, yeah. What we could do is absolute top dash 0, left dash 0, and I can make this thing related. Okay. So see, this is not like that big of an issue. We can fix it even afterwards. But what we need to focus more is like we need to make this whole thing appear make this whole thing appear a bit better. Because like when we click on this, it becomes very big. First we need to work on that part. Alright. So let's get back to our this plain text view. And over here where we have dev class equals this, we need to command v x. Okay, we are already closing this. Yeah, so this thing is also fixed now, and now what we need to do is we need to make this whole thing appear as a pop-up over here and not over here. Or one more thing, what we could do is we can, why is the headings not appearing over here? Like the heading should also appear. One second. Item dot titl title command is, yeah, better now. So everything is looking fine over here. Okay. Now taking this. This result, and then okay, class of it. Come on, see whatever this is. The bold.new AI is written. I don't know. I'm just gonna copy and paste this because it works. So it works. We are not gonna do anything in that because if the code works, it works. Fine. Okay, fine. Top dash 0, left dash 0, flex justify dash center items dash center. It is centered, but okay, this we need to remove this class from over here, class dash effect. So this was the reason that was formed. Now we have removed it, and we want it to be centered. I don't know why it is appearing right over here. Okay, width dash screen, height dash screen, fixed top dash zero flex, justify center, items dash center, max dash width, max dash height to 500 pixel, command S. Still over here. Let me see this PG dash. Alright. Why this is not centered? Max dash height. What if we remove this? Or we give it a static height. It's there is something else. Items dash center flex. Oh, got it. So it is over here. Mean dash height dash screen. Yep. So this is working fine now. Okay, so over here this whole thing is scrolling. Now what we actually need to do is if we can okay, show JSON, show articles. We need to increase the height of it to 700 pixels like it. And one more thing I just remember right now, which is remove this class effect, command S. Still this is okay. I guess we need it in 900 pixels. There is somewhere mean dash height somewhere in the program. Dash. Over here, block view. We have put the max dash height. Okay, let's leave it as height dash full. Height dash full. The height is this much. The 600 pixel looks good now. Overflow. We don't want this thing to scroll. Okay, got it there. Whew. Okay, I need to move this thing to I don't want this thing to scroll, buddy. Why is this scrolling? Okay, this part is over here. This part is actually over here and should be for it to be fixed. We cannot do anything about Just leave it like this. We are gonna see it afterwards. Okay, so this is working kind of fine. We are actually able to see everything. The only thing which we need over here is we want a close button at the bottom over here, so that the user can also close this when required. You can also increase the width a bit, or just leave it like this only, I guess. Okay, so now I guess everything has been done now, yeah. Mm, we are able to get the plain text, and congratulations, we are able to get it in a block format also, and the raw JSON format also. The next thing I guess that we need to do is just now the project is finally done. Now we need to do just some tweakings, just some like tweaks, and everything will be fine. So first of all, change this thing over here. Command fit, command that, command V. So this is a constant thing. Like, can I move this thing? Show articles. Show articles. Structured output. Yeah, this looks better. We also need to change the icon a bit. Output, is there any icon? File output icon. Loaded file output icon. Okay. This looks kind of good. What we can actually do is. Hmm, yeah, this is a better icon. This doesn't look so good and doesn't look so bad. Now we need show articles. Show articles. We need to change this is show JSON, show structure. Yeah, this also looks good now. And the second thing we need to change is we need to add a close button over here, like at the bottom. Or I could just add a close sign over here also. Okay, one second. Else commander. Why is this thing not working? Alright, got it. App.tsx, this thing over here. And command C, command V, command S over here, command C. The error that we were getting with the plain text output was this particular variable is not working. So we have to also like investigate why this thing is not working. But yeah, of course, extract everything. We are gonna do it afterwards. So we are gonna see how the JSON format is being returned, after which we have one more thing we need to do is plain text input, plain text view, remove this console of data. Alright, this thing is processing. The thing we need to investigate is Okay, we have to also add the close button. See, I do have an idea for the close button. Where is the JSON result? Oh yeah, over here. We have this div. We have this div particular over here. And one more thing what we need to add is width dash full, height dash full, command X, command view, any special property, padding dash 8 should be over here. Height dash full, max, width max, yeah, everything rest is fine. The second thing we need to add is button class input width dash full, padding y dash 3, vg dash green dash 500 dash green dash 500 text dash excel text dash white done. And after which if I add a done logo over here or door open, what was this, what was this, why we are not able to see anything over here. Yes, I should be able to see anything there. First console of data that yeah, we must what is this, yeah, this is JSON format is true, this should come to true but this hasn't come to true, and the data has been fit over here. This data is completely blank, I guess. Command C. We don't have any data over here, this is the problem. Okay. So if this is the problem, this is a major problem for of course. But before that, let's complete a few more tasks over here. The first one is set show result plain text. Set show result plain text. This variable is not going here or what? Show that, oh no. Okay, so this is why we were getting the error. We also need to give it a type. Command C. Command V. Command C. So congratulations. Now we can also close. You're not able to close this thing. 1 second. So now we are also able to close that thing and this thing. Okay. We are getting a few more errors. We'll be trying to resolve those also. Come on, see. And extract file, extract data. Okay. This is extracting the data. Till that time, we need to find out the root cause of the error. app.tsx is over here. Show result plain text. If not JSON, if JSON format. Set show result JSON to be true. Okay. Still processing. We need to see why are we getting this error. So now we'll be logging the values of this particular variable. Oh yeah, it's working fine now. I don't know why it was error at that particular time, but yeah, it's working fine now. Let's now try to get in the plain format and see if it works according to our requirements or not. Okay. Let's pause this thing also. Let's add a closing option in here also. Command V. Command V. Okay, padding -8 is over there. Okay. What we actually need to do is go to plain text view and there should be padding -8. Okay, yeah, like this. Commands V. We need to close one more div. Fine. Come over here. Copy this button and then paste it after this one. Command C, command V. Wow, nice. Looks good. Okay, I don't know why the width is so much. Let's try to fix this. Width dash full. Yeah, due to this. Max dash width. Okay, max dash width dash 900 pixels. Comments. Width dash full. Yeah. Already have this padding over here. Command this. Yeah. Finally. Kind of looks good, but also like there are still some errors. Like I guess I need to remove this overflow from over here. Command this. Oh no. Actually, what is the reason for this thing? There's this padding over here. Then we get some. Okay, is it in this also? Yeah, it's in both of it. What could be there over here? We have given it a max dash height of 600 pixels. There are still some paddings, padding dash 8, delete this one. Travel University, Master Generative AI for Software Engineering Manuals 402, API testing to detail post-command test automation. I don't know how to like fix this thing over here. Let's try this out. Like we have the padding x-6 over here. If we remove this, I guess it's the case of a margin y dash somewhere. No margin dash. Yeah, margin dash. There are no margins even over here. Why is this error? Okay, and let's try to resize it. Oh, the result is gonna be big. If we resize it, oh, it looks fine for the mobile view. Okay. Let's try doing one more thing. Give it to Claude.ai and say to make it responsive. Make it responsive. Make it responsive, and we are gonna give it this particular design only, not the whole thing. Okay. Data visualization best practice. I guess it is responsive. Let's try to okay, one more thing. Okay. And also fix design is and now let's try copy pasting the code and see if it works or not. Command C, command Z, command V, command S. Wow, it works. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I guess there was some errors. I don't know what kind of error, but there were some errors. And now it has been finally fixed, which is actually a great news. Form.title, quick fix. What is this? Property title does not exist of add title. Okay. Show result plain text. Data.map. Where is set show result plain text? Okay. Where is this JSON coming from? Okay, over here. Nice. Now let's see if it's responsive or not. Yeah, it is quite responsive. Wow, nice. So it is actually responsive, and like means I haven't thought it would be so good, but yeah, it is actually good. Everything looks perfect in this. Close it. Done is not working. Fine. It is false. Set. Command is set show results plain text. Set show result plain text. This close button is not working, by the way. What is this? Name, description, and nothing else. But there are some like Typescript error. Let me find it. Where are they? One over here. Title command C. There was this Typescript error over there. We don't want this over here. But this close button is not working. Still on click equals set show result to be false. Okay. I guess I might have passed the wrong thing over here. Show result plain text. Show result plain text. Show result plain text is to be false and false. I'm just gonna reload it. Yeah. Okay, so now it is almost mid. Now let's try to test it some final times. First, let's try to get the data in a JSON format, and we will open another instance of it and try to get the data in that block format. Yeah, extract. Okay. I just hope the server means it shouldn't reach like the rate limit shouldn't reach for like the minutes of the grok. Like in 1 minute you can send only this much of requests, those things. Okay, it crashed. Our rate limit exceeded. I was hoping for the same. Okay, extract data. And one more thing which is needed is show a alert box over here, like a good alert box. Create alert box with custom message. Yeah, this will be our prompt for our new bolt.new. Create alert box with custom title and description in React.js. Make it beautiful. Yep. So our alert box is also being made over here, and we are just doing our work. Yeah, Power Baby Scrapper looks good. I guess we also need to add something over here, which is like how to get the Grok API key, which will redirect you to the Grok page, I guess. Okay, yeah, our alert box is being made. Pop-up alert. I guess the video is already very long, but yeah, not an issue. This show here. Yeah, this is good actually. Show success error warning info. Okay. Alright, we are gonna use this. Alert. What is this? Info PG dash red PG dash screen variant styles. App.tsx show warning on click equals show alert. Okay, it's in the alert function over here. Nice. So yeah, our JSON format is working fine. The close button is also working. The problem that we might be getting is the plain text, like the variables are not the state variables are not working fine over there. If not data.json format, then set equals true. Okay. Okay, let's get our alert box from here. Box.tsx command v option shift f command s box.ts. Okay. Okay, how the data is being sent to the alert box, I need to see that. App.tsx warning show alert warning on click equals. Okay, how's the show alert function working? Set alert react use state. Okay, pop-up alert. Yeah, app.tsx we need to add this. Then we need to import this just like this, and then show alert like this. Copy from here to here. Come on, see. Can whenever there is an error, show alert. How is this show alert function working? Okay, this is use state variable which we need to use. Come on, we need this. Show alert and variant. What is this variant? What is this thing over here? Like, okay, yeah, variant is this thing, yeah. Type info to type info to type strings, set alert variant info is const. What does this mean over here? Yeah. So now we do have this set alert function over here, and then servers might return contact. Alright, it's not working again. Okay, so this is the error we are facing again, that oh, okay, fine. How we were in this or this extract data, we were in this. Come on, W. We need to test the plain text functionality. Come on, we extract all extract data. So when servers cannot be reached, it will show us this error. And come on, see if data.json format, data.message is not equal to, okay. It will again show us error. The error will be error occurred, contact admin, and URL return, and if there is an error, we are gonna set our loading to be false. Okay, come on, let's. What is this now? Okay, 1 second. Okay, I haven't untick it. Okay, extract data. So now if we have any kind of error, it will just say us that yeah, there was an error, please correct it. Okay, so now I guess everything is working fine now. We are showing the errors to the users. We can show the plain text output, the JSON output, and also like the main JSON output, and the user can select which model the user want to use. The user can define the grok key also, prompts also. The Puppteer JS is also working fine. The only thing which I want to test is this, when we are noting the JSON format, how that thing is working. And okay, other things are working all right. Now it is responsive also. We have made a AI by using AIs today, which is even better. So this is a test over here, after which what we need to do is in the backend folder index.ts we need to consider this max chunk. Okay, let me see if I can find this thing over here. Grok max input tokens docs production models. Let's see if I can see all the models. Okay, so here are the models. Returns list of models, docs, models. Okay, developer, Google, Meta, Whisper, Llama, Distill, Whisper, Base, preview models. These are the production models, preview models. Context window tokens, 128,000 max completion tokens, max file size. Going 2.5 quarter. What is the maximum input? Maximum window tokens, max output tokens. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. So our close button is also working finally, and everything is working all right. Okay. So the only thing which is left to do is this particular thing over here. After this thing is done, like see, I'm gonna host this to my DigitalOcean servers, and also link the production link in the description below, and also I'll be making this complete project open source, so you guys can also contribute to this and list and write the GitHub repo link in the description, so please do check it out. Yeah, and let's see in the next video.